Hello everybody, welcome to another fantastic episode of Distilled, Brewed, and Reviewed. I am in my world famous sipping den, enjoying the finer things in life and a nice day off today. If you're new to the channel, I'll let you know that I review everything that has anything to do with alcohol. And I do everything that has anything to do with coffee. Coffee reviews are done every Sunday. And to keep up with all these reviews, with all the stuff I have created and maintained the best, up-to-date, easily navigatable, characterized, subcategorized playlist on YouTube. And I challenge you to check it out. And every video I make, the first comment's always pinned because it has a link to what I'm reviewing. In this case, cider, and I have a cider playlist. This is Kristof Farms, Yamhill County Reserve Cider. Now, just to let you know, I have just reviewed their non-reserve cider, and it was fantastic. This was sent to me by a great friend, a lifelong friend, Tom, and he wanted me to try these ciders, and he had them mailed to me. Apparently he loves these ciders and he enjoys the channel. Put two and two together. He wanted me to review one of his favorite ciders, and he wasn't wrong on the other one. Now this one I'm really excited about. Just read to you real quick what it says in the back. Kristof Farms Reserve Cider, traditionally fermented semi-dry cider. The other one was dry. Made with heirloom apples from Kristof Farms in Yamhill County, Oregon. Finished in oak barrels. That's the other one wasn't, so this is given that extra bang. And blended with award-winning Ice Cider from Eden Specialty Ciders. This cider is nurtured by bears, eagles, and a stern guard dog, and loving owners. You can get this cider. Of course, they have a website, right? www.kristoffarms.com. It is 7.4% alcohol. Now, ice cider, I'm assuming I should have looked it up. It's probably like ice wine, where they let the apples that make this kind of shrivel up on the vine, right, during the cold weather, way past when you normally pick them. That's how they do the grapes. And as a result, it super concentrates the flavor and the sugars. It's generally expensive. This isn't that expensive, but generally it's a very expensive process because you're not getting that much juice out of them. You shriveled them up. But it's delicious. Now, I know there are several bourbons that have finished their bourbon in ice apple cider casks, and they're very expensive bourbons. So I am excited about this one. So let's get her open. You know, the beautiful thing about cider is not only is it good on a hot day like what today is, and it's so refreshing, that fresh apple, but it has a connotation with the holidays, with Thanksgiving and Christmas. I always think of cider. You can warm up the cider, maybe add a cinnamon stick, some nutmeg or whatever. So cider really has some nice applications. It reminds me of winter, and it reminds me of summer and fall when most apples are picked. If you've never had fresh cider, and you've only had canned from the store, or canned apple, or any kind of apple juice, there is nothing like fresh cider. Really, there really isn't. And of course, this one is fermented. So, once again, there's the color, back, right? I don't know what you can read there. There it is. And then the front. Nice. All right, this is 750 milliliters. It's a lot of cider. Thank you, Tommy. Let's get it. Just where you can look at the color real nice. Listen to that refreshment. Oh, look at it. Oh, it's so nice. Look at it. All right, let's give it a smell. It smells like the fermented apples. It's what it is, but that's what it smells. It hasn't lost that. Almost like naturally fermenting apples that have fallen off the tree and are getting, starting to ferment themselves, and they have that certain smell. If you've ever walked through, I've walked through a lot because there are some around here, and in the fall I always go and pick apples, and I always buy their fresh cider. Always. They don't have alcohol in it. This is fermented, plus. But I love that fresh cider and that smell, that orchard. Such reminded me of walking through an orchard, and that's big. That's huge. All right, cheers, everybody. Oh. So not only is fresh cider just something that's, if you've never had it, delicious, but being put into the oak barrel and blended with the ice cider just adds depths of flavor to this complexity. I know the biggest cider competition in the world, the other one won something. I think, pretty sure this one won a gold. You can Google it. Award at this cider competition. I think it's the biggest one in the world. I was reading it earlier, so pretty impressive. Just has that kiss of sweetness, but mainly a nice dry finish. Not sweet at all, if you like a real sweet one. But this is just, it's a dry. The other one's very dry. Very good, very refreshing. Dry is always more refreshing than real sweet. This one's dry too, but it has a kiss of sweetness in the front. And then you get that complexity from the barrel and the ice apples. Gotta be careful. This is like a stout beer, right? 7.4%. Right? The Bubba is like 5. And it's in a 750. And it goes down. Like, so, because it's tasty and it just goes down. It's refreshing. So what I'm saying is you gotta be careful, slow down, drink it nice, pour yourself a little, don't get crazy. I'd like to say, Tom, once again, man, I appreciate this. They also, I think, are going to start growing some grapes. It used to be a cherry farm, if I'm not mistaken. They've owned it for 50 years, the family. So this is family run. They're going to plant some pinot noir, or they have. So I think they're going to have some good wines coming. I can hopefully get to try those. They've knocked it out of the park with this cider. I'll say that for them. They're in the Willamette Valley in Oregon. Very known for growing beautiful things, pinot noir, and apparently apples. So, thank you for watching. I'll see you on the next one. Check out my the other cider review I did of this. Matter of fact, check out not only the cider playlist I have attached, but look through my playlists. It's impressive. And don't forget, please subscribe. And if you do all that, then I'll be around, and I'll see you on the next one.